Sup, gang? Fuck, bro, where did I put this shit? Demonetized in the first 10 seconds. Speedrunning demonetization. Yo, if a wind blows, this is gonna fall down. Okay, no, it's actually kind of decent. No, you can't see me. Okay, we can't do that. We can't do that. That's a bad background. That's a bad background. Need a better background, bro. I'm just gonna keep my hand here so like it blocks the fucking toilet, bro. I just keep the hand here. What's up, bro? What's up? No, cause your view is kind of shit. Mine is beautiful. That ass. Look at this. Look at this. Holy frick, bro. Holy frick. As you can see, like a lot of stuff here. It's kind of like, I wish it was more like day. It's not really. It's kind of night right now, so that kind of sucks. Wish it was more of a day, but no, it's night. Maybe this one, maybe this angle. This should have been tested like before. Wait, I gotta fucking move the fucking steering wheel, bro. That's not gonna go so easy, no? That's not gonna go so easy while the car is fucking turned off. Turn on the car, there you go. That's fucking 90 degrees. No, it's 180 degrees, whatever the fuck, you know, you get what I mean. What's up? Long time no video. I mean, actually, I don't even know what's going on with the fucking channel. Is it like private? Is it invite? I don't fucking know. But anyways, last time I recorded a video, it was, the video that I actually posted and didn't scrap. It was it a year ago? I think it was. Maybe it was 2 years ago. Fuck. I actually don't know. I hope it was a year ago. I don't know. Whenever it is. Since then, a little life update. Honestly, nothing's been happening. I got longer hair now, so we mog. That's good, at least. I hope the voice is kind of good. I'm trying to speak a bit louder, but just speaking normally, I guess. Yeah. Life is, you know, like 6, 7. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Lock in right now. Life is, it's kind of shit. I'm not gonna lie. It's not bad. I mean, it's shit, but it's not. You know what I mean? But it's been shit for a long time. I just was too distracted to see, but it's shit. Anyways, little update. Let's see what happened since the last time. Last time I said I'm gonna lock in with business. I did not, in fact, lock in business. I did not workout. Same shit. I didn't even talk about workout then, but like, whatever. The point was business. Business is still zero clients, which is sucks. I hope I'm gonna get a client this year. You know, preferably like pre-August. So in the next 2 months. Okay, that's an interesting goal. I want to do that, you know, but like we'll see if that's even possible. The lighting is kind of shit. I mean, I can do this, but holy, that sucks. You know what I mean? I gotta like position myself. You gotta position yourself. The OGs will get the joke. But yeah, I think this is just better. I mean, I don't know, this it ruins the vibe for me, to be honest. So like, you're not even watching this shit, you're just listening, right? So yeah, I don't know what to say, bro. Like, the problem is, I mean, of course, discipline and all of that, but I think I don't even think it's discipline, you know, because when I have to do something, I just do it. Like, I had stuff to do that were like kind of like business related, you know, but they were clear, you know. It's like, do this, you get the reward, you know what I mean? So like it was super easy to do. I can just sit and work for like 6 hours straight, 8 hours straight on my laptop. Like I fucking forget about the food, you know. I just lock in, I work, I like food, what's that, bro? Water, what's that, you know what I mean? So it's like I can do that. So I know I'm, you know, I mean, of course I could be more disciplined, you know, but like I know I'm disciplined. It's just like I realized the thing that was the problem for me, maybe it is for a lot of you. It was like I was saying I believed on the surface, but like deep down in the brain, you know, I didn't believe it was. I didn't believe I'm gonna do it. I didn't believe I can do it. So I think that was like the problem, you know. It just like became like, why do outreach? You know, why should I do outreach when I'm not gonna reap zero benefits from it? You know, like the mindset I should have had, and the mindset I'm trying to have right now, and the mindset that you should have, I should have, we should all have, like, is today could be the day when I get my first client, you know? Like today could be the day. Every day could be the day. And mindset, like the second part is I'm sending messages to get the client, you know? It's client acquisition. You know, in my head, it's sending messages. No, it's client acquisition. You're getting the client. You're on the way to get the client, and you will get it at some point. But in my head, it was like I'm just sending messages that nobody's gonna see, nobody's gonna respond, and nobody's gonna give a shit. You know, like in my head, deep down, it was that, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't send outreach because it was like, what's the point? You know, recently I kind of fixed that, and I started sending more. It was easier to send and stuff like that, you know. Then I genuinely felt the discipline barrier, you know. Then it was the discipline barrier, like, oh, I can't really send more, you know. Like, okay, I sent 10, I sent 20, I sent 30, I can't really send more, you know. And then it's like the discipline, and then started proving and sending more and more, you know. But it was just kind of, you know, like before that I just couldn't send shit. Last year I sent 500. This year, in the first like 4 months, I sent 600. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's still like fucking rookie numbers, but like the improvement is like astronomical, you know. So yeah, I mean, it's just like the mindset shift. It's just the mindset shift, you know, like of me thinking I'm doing this for nothing, to me thinking just be consistent and you'll get something, you know. So I'm really like, the relationship life is also not good. I'm really fucked up with that. Been kind of hopeless recently, you know, been falling in some like, well, not really despair, but like kind of on the edge, I guess. And I've been really like, bro, what's like the point? It's like whatever I do, it's like no results, nothing just works, you know. I feel like I failed at everything I try. And yeah, just, I guess, low confidence as well, you know. I mean, kind of low confidence, but kind of also not like really, you know, low confidence, but also like, you know, low confidence. It's more like low confidence when it comes to like doing something and like getting the results. It's like, will I get there? Like, will this be worth it, you know? But it's just that lots of overthinking, lots of negative thinking, like, what if this fails? What if this blah, blah, blah? That's the demons trying to speak to you, you know? I listened to, I think it was Father Moses. He said in his TikTok or Reel, whatever, he said that like, when we speak to ourselves, a lot of times we speak to demons, and they like communicate to us. They when we start like working out a thought, you know, it's like demon says to me, like, but what if, you know, what if this doesn't work? And then I like start, oh, but what if this doesn't work? Or what if it's my fault? What if it's like this? What if it's that? And like so on and so on. So, and it just goes into a rabbit hole. You start talking to yourself for an hour, and the only thing you gain from it is sadness and like despair and yeah, nothing useful. So just negativity, right? And it's just dragging you further away from the purpose that God gave you. So yeah, type shit, you know. I've had a lot. I've been doing that, you know. That's been happening a lot through my business journey. I can't lie, but also I've been since like I was a kid. I think I had a lot of negativity in my brain, like a lot of negative thoughts. I mean, like I am also positive, but also like it's like I don't know. It's kind of weird to explain. It's like all outside and everything, I'm positive, but deep down there's still like some roots of negativity or something. I don't fucking know. But I'm like also positive and I'm negative, you know. But it's like, I've been negative, you know, and it's been like just the negative type of mindset, you know, like, and that the exact thing, you know, like, oh, what if this doesn't work, what if goes like this or whatever the fuck, you know. So really I've been trying to like fix that and just think positively and just like a LARP, you know. LARPing is the way to success, but basically like fake it till you make it, you know. I've been getting into this whole identity thing, you know. I will be making the videos about that in the future, but into this whole like identity thing, and like first you think, then you act, and that action affirms the thinking, you know. It reinforces the thinking, right? So but first it has to start with thinking, you know. Like you have to already believe that you are that person, that I'm that guy who makes 10k, I'm that guy who does this, who does that, whatever the fuck, and then do that, and then that will reinforce that identity, right? So I've been really into that recently, and I've been trying to think like that and just think positively, literally fuck everything negative. It like the one thing, best thing probably that Andrew Tate said that I like remember, this like my favorite quote at least. Why do you have a mindset if it doesn't benefit you? Like that ass. Like, why would you think something negatively if the only thing it brings you is negativity? But we think, oh, but I'm being cautious with this, or I'm being whatever the fuck. Like shut the fuck up, you know? Like, no, you're not. You're just trying to... You're just being negative. That's it. But, so yeah, that's the thing I've been getting a lot in... I've been getting into a lot recently. What else do I have to say for this video? Nothing really. I mean, it's just past couple days, past couple weeks I've been trying to record this video. Wanted to get like a good moment where I honestly wanted to get a moment where I'm like on the low, like pretty sad and stuff, but I just couldn't, like, I just didn't record the video because I wanted to do it while I'm home alone. I wasn't home alone, whatever, blah blah, etc. Doesn't matter. I'm not now either, but I just decided to drive here to the spot and record a video. But oh shit, I tapped my wheel and the fucking phone flew away. No! But yeah, anyway, I've been, you know, wanted to record a video, wanted to get myself, I mean, this is supposed to be like a thing, you know, like the beginning of the thing, you know, and it's supposed to be a beginning of the thing, you know, and like, there we go. And I want you to look at this, you know, and later on when I succeed, when there's like videos of me doing with the car, with the apartment, with the girl, with, you know, the life, I want people to look and see like, oh, okay, I'm in a shit position right now, and I want them to see this video and be like, oh, so he was in a shit position as well, you know, look at this, you know, and he's feeling pretty sad and shit, and now he's here, you know, and like just to be relatable and more like motivational. But yeah, I'm not really sad right now. I mean, I was, not gonna lie, today I was a little bit, kind of been thinking a little bit. The thing I realized is that I've just been distracting myself for like a lot of time, a big period of my life as well, with the video games, especially like trying to escape reality and YouTube and all that stuff. but living in the virtual world, but getting good at the game or whatever. But especially also like recently, since I started business, since I like kind of believed on the surface, but actually didn't believe quite enough, deep down. And I've been just trying to like, it's been shit. And then I like don't do the work that I'm supposed to, that I say I'm gonna do, and then I just fucking start distracting myself. Fuck it, it's gonna be a 20-minute long video. So I just start like distracting myself with all this shit, and that's the thing I've been doing wrong, instead of like actually sitting in that discomfort of, yeah, it sucks, and right now it sucks, I don't like my love life, relationship life, but I already, like today, a couple hours ago, I made the plans to improve them. I'm gonna improve it. I don't like the business right now, but I want to improve it. It's like, and I mean, I'm just distracting myself, and I've been talking to ChatGPT a little bit about like, how does a life look like of a person who has dreams, has ambitious, blah blah, religious, blah blah blah, etc etc, all the things, kind of I am, all the good stuff, and then like who procrastinates, who doesn't deliver on his word when he says he's gonna do the work, and etc. And yeah, I mean, he said, yeah, I mean, he said basically, yeah, then you fall into the distractions, into procrastination, into lust, into video games, into whatever the fuck, bad habits. But so basically what you gotta do is you gotta break the cycle, you gotta start little by little. Progressive overload, the goat, literally the goatist principle of all time. It's just so true, and I've kind of seen in that moment, like, okay, what's my life gonna look like 10 years down the line, bro? If I don't deliver on the word, on the my own word, and also like I've been just feeling like I'm feeling unhappy, like really unhappy. I'm to the point where I don't like want to really go out with people, because I'm not satisfied, I don't really want to go out, I don't really want to do this, but it's easier to just fall into lust, into video games, into distractions, and just be there, it's easier to do that than to like, I don't know, go out with friends or something. It's really getting hot in the car. So yeah, what else do I want to say? I don't know, bro. It's easy to do those things, but yeah, I just I found myself really unhappy and like unfulfilled. Then I like started asking, like, I've never been really fulfilled and that kind of happy, that I in my head play the scenarios. Oh, when I get the girlfriend, I'll be happy. When I get the car, when I get the business, and all of that. I mean, I want a girlfriend, that's like hella true, but being miserable without it is, then having a girlfriend is not gonna make you happy. It's a different problem, and like I've started thinking and stuff, because I know, like if I will be happy when I have all those things, I'm not gonna truly be happy. I'm just gonna be happy for a little bit, it's not the problem about the business, about the girlfriend, so then I ask myself, like, okay, that's not the problem, what's the problem? Let's think. And it's just like, if I had 80k, let's say, on my bank account right now, I could buy the car, I could buy the apartment, rent the apartment that I want, live the life that I kind of want, and okay, I don't have a girlfriend, but like I have 80k, like would I call up my boys and be like, yo, let's go for a ride, I got the car and stuff like that? I mean, I would, but like, would it be the same? Like, it would be so not the same. It would be completely shit. I mean, it wouldn't be shit, but it would be like, I just wouldn't care. I'd just use that money to invest into the business, so I can, maybe buy some mentorships, maybe pay that, whatever, get some clients, and then I'd want to go out. So like, it's really not the the money, it's not the girlfriend, it's just like being the type of person who has those things, you know, and it's the journey as well. It's like moving towards that, you know. If I had the business and then got the car and the money, I'd be super happy. But if I just had the money, I don't care. So it's really like the direction that you're moving. And I figured is that I'm not aligned, you know. I'm not aligned with God, I'm not aligned with Christ, you know, and with the mission he's given me. And the only times when I'm really like feel fulfilled and happy is when I'm doing the work consistently. When I was doing those outreaches, I felt great, you know, at the end of the day. And it's that's just it, like the purpose, you know. Like God gave Adam a garden. Of course he ain't gonna be happy if he just fucking sits around and does fuck all the whole day, you know. Like he ain't gonna be happy. Like he gave him the garden so he can work on the garden. I hope I'm not like, I think that's, if like it's not true, my bad, bro. But like you know, he gave him the garden and like work in the garden, you know. This garden is like your kind of purpose, you know. And then he gave him a wife, he gave him Eve. So I'm not working on my garden, you know, so of course I'm not gonna be happy, of course I'm gonna be miserable, you know. That's the conclusion I came to, and this is fucking, I gotta start doing the work, you know. But to me it felt like, you know, oh, the work is pointless. The work is, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's a ship. Okay. I didn't know this was the sea, not the sea, the fucking river. I thought this is like ground. Okay. That's weird. It's too dark, can't see shit. But bro, maybe it's not. Whatever. But yeah. I mean, I just gotta start doing the work, and fuck, I forgot. Don't let me make it pause the video. So I gotta go rewatch what I was talking about. I gotta do the work. I gotta be aligned, and then I'm gonna be happy, you know. But it feels like, what's the point of doing the work when it's pointless, you know? But that's like saying the journey is pointless. It gets you nowhere. What the fuck, bro? That's the biggest bullshit ever. Like, I've been through journeys in different things, and they've gotten me somewhere, bro. I managed to do a front lever, good progress in fucking calisthenics and shit like that. I've, you know, even in fucking video games, and you know, maybe I haven't gotten as far as I wanted to in a lot of stuff, but I haven't taken it as seriously, you know. It's like the 10x rule, you know, you gotta work even more than you think. But I haven't taken it as seriously, you know. And maybe also God was like, not, I mean, no, yeah, I haven't taken it as seriously, and I could have done things better that I didn't want to do, you know. I could have done things that I didn't want to do that would make me better, you know, but I didn't want to do them, you know. I wanted to be the best with the things I was doing, which was impossible, you know. But this teaches me a good lesson in business, you know. It's like, use every resource, you know. I might not think, oh, I might think like, oh, this is like, oh, I'm not gonna do this, you know. I'm not gonna do cold emails, I'm just gonna do cold DMs, and then I'm gonna fail. And it's like, you fail because you didn't try hard enough. You should have done cold emails as well, you know. I mean, just an example, but that's kind of how I was treating video games. So that's why I didn't succeed as much as I wanted to. But it's stupid. It's a stupid belief. It's like saying, oh, the journey doesn't get you nowhere. Like, what the fuck, you know? Of course it does. Like, reap and you shall sow, you know. And like the I've been on journeys, people have been on journeys. It fucking, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't work like that. That's stupid to assume, stupid to say. So I hope that was the bus, because they make fucking stupid noises. But yeah, that was the bus. Let me prepare my pencil just in case, you know, John Wick style. But yeah. Yeah. Just, yeah, you know. Like, it's your, people are on journeys, people have been on journeys, people have succeeded, And I've been on journeys, and like it's just to assume that the journey leads you nowhere. That's stupid, you know. But that's what I was assuming. Like, oh, there is no whatever I do, like I won't progress. That's what the devil wants you to think, right? So look at me with this pencil. I look so smart right now, but yeah, that's just it. Just gotta align myself and do the thing, you know. Didn't want this video to be this long, but fuck it. If somebody watches, cool. Comment carrot if you watch this far. But yeah, I mean, it's not really made to be watched right now. I mean, if some of my friends want to watch it, go for it. But like, it's more made to like, I'm making this more of so that after like 2 years, people can maybe watch it and like relate. But yeah, I've been feeling pretty shit. My mood has been kind of going like up and down, up and down. You know, I feel shit for like a day, half a day, and then like I get motivated again, and I mean motivated, hopeful again, and like I realize what's the truth, because that mindset is bullshit. That's not true. But yeah, I just, you know, it's like the despair that the devil's trying to put on us. So like the kind of closer I get to, you know, doing the thing, like it just forces me. It's like so much harder. But that's great. That's how I know I'm on the right path. I know the devil is, you know, I'm going on the right path, and he's trying to hold me back even more, you know, so that's great. And like, I know that the business is my God-given purpose, you know. So like I feel that's what God is telling me to do right now. I feel way better when I do it, you know, and that's what God's telling me to do. And I'm not doing it, so of course I'm gonna feel shit and hopeless and everything. But right now I'm feeling hopeful, you know. I've been, you know, hopeless like 2 hours ago. Right now I'm feeling good, you know. And I don't want to really go into these moods feeling shit, but I mean, it's good that I get out of it, but I want to, you know, stay hopeful, you know. It's like kind of if you constantly go like up and down, it's like unbalanced, right? So I want to stay balanced. And yeah, you know, I must stay hopeful and go forward. And that's just how it is, you know, right now. That's just life, you know. I'm gonna go home, write some rewrite some goals, and yeah, go to sleep early and try to complete the goals that I set for this week, and just do better, you know. I'll make another video right now, but like business. I'm thinking of splitting this in 2 parts, so it's like a bit more, I guess, fun as well for the people, maybe even free. So it's like more fun to watch than a 30-minute video, because you feel like you're, you know, oh, I watched part 1, now I gotta watch part 2, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna think that, bro. Ain't nobody gonna think like that. But it's a fucking 2 subscriber YouTube channel. But yeah, I mean, I just hope we succeed, you know. Yeah, well, last thing I wanted to touch on, Conor McGregor, bro. He the GOAT, bro. He LARPed his way into success, bro. That shit is crazy to me. Also, Ilya Abdurov. Ilya Topuria, bro. 17-0 after beating Charles Oliveira. If you're hearing the revs, it's a bike, unfortunately. I'm not really a big bike guy, not gonna lie. I mean, when it comes to sound, they all kind of sound, you know, it's like very similar cars. I just like cars more, whatever. Now he's about to fight Justin Gaethje. Justin the Rufus Gaethje. He already put in his bio 18-0. Before beating Charles Oliveira, he celebrated the day before the fight. The day before he beat him, he celebrated like he beat him. LARPing is the way to success, guys. You gotta fucking LARP. But that's what I've been, and that's the identity thing, bro. You gotta live it before it actually happens. You gotta live it here. Here you gotta live it before it actually happens. In your head, you already have to be that guy who won, be that guy who did that, and then your actions are gonna reflect it, you know? So it's like if your brain is already used to when you think of a goal or something, your brain is already used to saying, oh, but I can't do that shit, I'm not gonna succeed. That's just what you do. But the different person who has a brain that's differently programmed, it's like he hears a goal and he's like, yeah, I can do that shit. So it's just that you gotta start living like the person who says, yeah, I can do that shit. At first it's gonna be fake, but fake it till you make it. You gotta LARP. At first it's gonna be like that, like it's just gonna be faking, but like with time, maybe like a month in or 2 months in, you're gonna genuinely start believing that shit, especially because like your actions are gonna start reflecting it, and you're gonna slowly start your actions are gonna start reflecting the mindset, and you're gonna strengthen that mindset, and yeah, because of the mindset, you're gonna start doing better, and the actions are gonna back up the mindset, and it's just a loop, and it's just the mindset gets stronger, the actions start getting better, and eventually you are that person, right? But first you gotta be in your head, you gotta know that you are going to be that person. So I'll drop a video on that in the near/distant future, I don't know, but 15% battery, goated. Yeah, it's just like how the two of them, that like mindset and confidence that they have, is just so inspirational, bro. Or like also Conor, before like he won the belt and became full crackhead mode. Before that, it's like the mindset he was on, bro, was crazy good, bro. It's literally that. It's literally like, I'm gonna do that shit. He already was the guy before he was the guy, you know what I mean? So he just LARPed his way into being a fucking champ, bro. Just LARPed his way into being a double champ. Crazy stuff. But Holloway versus McGregor, bro. McGregor's getting slimed for sure. But yeah, that's just it, bro. I don't got nothing more to say. It's nothing more to say, bro. That's just where we at life. A bit depressing. It's like a very, very low stage, but we're going up. We're going up. We're gonna go up. There's no other way than up, and we're gonna make it. So if you're watching this, I'm still infinitely grateful, for all of these things that I have. I'm by no means living a shit life. It's just I'm feeling a bit shit at the moment, like, which can be fixed within a week or two. If I get aligned with my purpose, I'm already gonna feel fucking fantastic. So yeah, hopefully you could take away something from this. Just a little thing. I mean, I'm right now, I'm here. There's struggles, there's doubts. This is not really like the video maybe that I wanted to post, like show you kind of the doubtful, like, oh, it's kind of shit and stuff like that type of side. I wanted maybe people to see that, but I guess this is good. It's a little bit of that. It's also motivational, and it's like showing the right mindset, the mindset that I have right now, like a couple hours after getting out of the little despair season, little despair part, so it shows you how you can move, and if you are in a situation like that, it maybe shows you, how you can, what's your next step, it shows you what's the right thinking. So if you watch this far, you're the GOAT. See you at the top, bro. God bless.